What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over a day trading recap. Got a couple stocks I traded and a couple lessons we can go over, so check it out. Alright guys, so let's jump right on into this. Yesterday I traded BIMI. I traded that stock twice, and my first trade was a loser. My second trade was a winner, brought me back to green on the day, and it was pretty good trade. I'm going to show that one to you here right now. As I do that, do me one quick favor. You know what it is. Smash that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. So here I am in BIMI in 200 shares. I'm doing the lower day as my stop, looking for us to break through VWAP, add to the position, squeeze up to new highs. So very basic, one of my favorite patterns. But I was in a little too early. And I do get stopped out. See, we get this action here right up to VWAP and then splack right back down. And I was like, well, damn, I should have waited for that actual VWAP test. And if we would have splacked back down, I would have started to scale into my position. And if we would have popped right on over it with good volume, I would have watched to get in. But this is what happens here. We're in... I add there to 300 shares because we're holding this lower day. I'm like, okay, well, this is strong. Maybe now we're just going to slingshot right off of it. So I add to 300 shares and I keep my stop the same, lower day. My cost basis is 362. And then we get stopped out right there. It's like somebody pulled the rug. Look at that. Watch. It's holding, and black. I get stopped out right there, lose 80 bucks. Okay, so that was the first trade. Then here is the second trade. Second trade was much better. Okay, much better here. Once I recognize that I really shouldn't have stopped out, because on the daily, let me go get it for you real quick. There was an area of support there on BIMI that I was using, and it came from the daily. Actually, here we go. On the 15 minutes, you can see it even better. So here you go. See that area there? It held it pretty much the whole time. It was this previous resistance there, up here again. So basically, well, sorry, here. Here we go. So resistance here, okay, which is this 630 area. Resistance here, okay, and resistance here. So we had a multi-day resistance there in that 630 area, and we came all the way down here to 630, and we held it. So between that 630 to 650 area, we were holding. And I really should have just let that stock play all the way down there, because that's where it found its support, right in front of that 625. So when I noticed that, I jumped right back in 100 shares at 644, kept it very small, very tight. And this trade is about 11 minutes long, so let's start moving it along. Once I see that we're holding it, I say, okay, I can scale back up to 200 shares. That's still not my full size that I want on this trade. I never really make it all the way to full size on this trade. Once we start to get that action there, I'm like, okay, if we break over VWAP, I'm going to add. Boom, we break over VWAP, I add, double up to 400 shares. And then I start to peel off profits. See, we're in there 400 shares. My cost base is 668. So my 630 something, that 640 something that I bought, 644, I sell at 683. Solid 40 cents of profit there. Then I start to scale out more. I saw another piece of my position at 683 is where I saw 100. I saw another 100 at 727. That's a good one right there. 727 from like 650, I think it was, or yeah, 650 something. 727. And then I hold on to these 200s, because my thought process here now is these 200s, they should pay me very, very well. But I do sell out 100 more when we don't hold VWAP. Right there, when it looks like we're going to fail at VWAP, I saw another 100. So I booked some more profit. Okay, right there, boom, book some more profit. And then I say, okay, now we're gonna hold this 100 at a break even, at a break even stop. So I put a hard stop out at $6.80, and that's my stop right there. I'm looking for this to squeeze, go up to like $8, right? So from 686 to $8, we're gonna make a nice little chunk of change there. But what happens is the following. Look at that. We start to take it back. And then we come back up. I had plenty of time to exit this for a real nice chunk of profit right there. Right there at 650. But I don't, because I'm thinking this is going to go to $8. We've already now broken through the previous high, huge increase in volume. Now I really want to see this $7 area hold. I want to see this 90 MA creep up there over to $7 as well, line up with VWAP, crossover, and send this thing to $8. But that doesn't happen. Look at that. Nasty, nasty, nasty dip. Look at that. And I stop out. I stop out with profit, or right at break even. I had a hard stop out. So it stops me out. Okay, well, it doesn't show me there. But it stopped me out there. So all in all, I made back my $80 that I lost in the first trade, plus $40, actually $50 in profit. So it itself was a very nice trade, well over $100 on just those 400 shares. But it's not it's not a big day or anything like that. But hey, it's a green day. It's in the books. That was my only trade. After that chop fest action we had, I did not trade again all day long. Now we move over to today, and here is my trade on TROV. So on TROV, I was really hoping that we would pull back before we pushed up to this $2 area, so I could get long, down there in like that 160 area. Would have been great. I would have had such a small risk. I could have, taken a good amount of shares and had a real nice trade, but it didn't. It just kept going, but it was holding VWAP the whole time. When we had this little pullback here, I said this is a good area to get long. Got long just a starter, 250 shares at this point here. And don't like how it just doesn't break out, and I sell it out. Right before that, I had taken another trade on it. $500 shares there. We're looking for that $2 break, VWAP to cross. The 90 MA to cross over VWAP. That's the idea. Very strong resistance at $2. And these 190s, $2. Volume is increasing a little bit, but nothing out of this world. I get out of 250 right here. I get out of 250 right there. There's a bunch of shares. Look at this. Bunch of shares in the 190s. 18,000 at 195. Like, a lot. 2,100 here at 192. It's not a ton, but especially compared to that 18,000. But there's a lot of shares there in those 190s. I exit 250. Just in case we don't break, I can always add back if we do break. And then we start to just lillygag there. I take it off. All in all, I got some burger money to go. I can go through the McDonald's dollar menu like a baller today. So we got that. But see, you can tell, very choppy. Look, we break over $2, make a new high. There, 203, take it back. Break over $2, make a new high, 208, take it all the way back. Tap $2, take it back. Tap $2, take it back. Very choppy. I mean, if it breaks over $2 and it goes, it's going to go strong because there's a lot of shorts that are, that are in here in front of $2. They're right there in front of $2. They're in there. They're going to have to cover. But if it breaks over $2, does like one of these 212 highs and takes it back, it's probably just going to, fade all day. but I don't know. I mean, it's very tough to tell what's going to happen right now. Yesterday, BIMI was very choppy. Look, I'll show you the BIMI chart from yesterday. Very choppy. This is the action I traded. Stopped out of the last piece on this candle, only to have it come all the way back down here again to the support area and bounce up, make a new high, take it back, and then fade a little bit into the close. Still holding this, you know, I was watching it, still holding this 630, 620s area, but then this morning, boom, it just fell out of bed. So that's it. That's all I have here today. Nothing to write home about. Setting up like, what, 10 bucks on the day or something like that. Burger money. Not going to be mad about that. That makes it, what is it, Friday, Saturday, sorry, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 days in a row green. So I'm pretty happy about that. If I trade again, I will put it in my tweets later on this afternoon. But so far, it looks like I'm just going to sit on my hands, not do anything today. We're in earnings week, so probably going to focus up on some of the larger names. I was watching, let's see, what is this? Here, I was watching BIIB for a short today. Okay, here's BIIB. Actually, let me get the 5 minute. It's a little bit easier to see it. So here's BIIB. It made a quick little high here of like this 318 area. I was looking for it to make another attempt up there to get short 10 to 20 shares. Not much, but you don't need a whole lot, 10, 20 shares. And I was looking to cover down here in this $300 area. And look at that, we're already at 288. So this would have been a really nice trade, but I didn't get my setup to form itself for me. Look at this TROV now going off, like I said, 208. So we're double topping up here in this 208 area right now. Let's give it a second, see what it's going to do. Real nice increase in volume there. That, well, it looks like it might go here. 208 getting sold into. There we go. It's good. Oh. Nope. Denied so far. Let's see if it's going to break out or not. It's 11,000 shares at 210. There it goes. Well, there you go, guys. You win some, you lose some. You can't be right all the time. So that's what happened to me today. Let me know how you did. Drop it in the comment section below. Remember to smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I'll catch you on the next one.